I'm going to riff on why I think PinkPantheress is not overrated. Because I saw somewhere online, I was on a thread that I couldn't find again, where people talked about how PinkPantheress is overrated because she's using sounds from the past. I think early 2000s UK dance music, garage or breaks, or I don't even know what they call it. I'm not here to talk about genres, but I disagree because they cited an example of a UK hit that would play in clubs that supposedly resembles her music, but no, it's different because first of all, there's no auto-tune. There's no heavy pitch correction. There are no pseudo, almost angular melodies like how PinkPantheress does it. And there's just like there's no like none of that jazzy slash like really jungle vibe of in terms of the drums and the instrumentals and like chord progressions etc. that feature heavily in her music. And okay, the fact is that she's popular, right? She's made it to the mainstream. People call her pop, right? Her most listened to song has 62 million listens on Spotify. And no. Break It Off has 163,900,000 something listens. So that, and she's worked with Skrillex, she's worked with Lil Uzi Vert, Muramasa. She's pretty big out there, right? But I mean, if we listen to her music, I don't think it's fair to say that she's recycled past tropes because like those three elements that I've been talking about, the heavy pitch correction, the angular melodies, frequently utilizing like fourths in her melodies, which is like an uncomfortable interval, but she utilizes that often, and she makes it catchy almost. And then she's resting, and she makes it comfortable to rest on the major seventh slash the major second if we're in relative minor, major seventh if we're in relative major. But she's always resting on that seventh, which is an uncomfortable note to rest on. But she does that all the time, incessantly. And let's look at some examples, right? This is Take Me Home. Da, 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 do. Right, major seventh slash minor slash the second in minor. And there again. Right, she's always resting on that seventh. Where do you find that in pop music, or even in music that was ever popular? In dance music, there's no way. You'd have to give me a good example of dance music, pop music that really rests on that seventh, as if it was just like a major fifth or a major or the root note. Like constant like transitions between the third and the seventh, like using fourths like that, just like it's nothing. This is to Break It Off. It's like her favorite note is a major seventh. I think that's rare. It's like if you're telling me that's not almost angular, I think you've got a high standard to for the uniqueness of melodies, right? But basically, I think all these elements combined have never been seen in they haven't been seen in a lot of artists. I welcome you to tell me about artists who use these same elements together. But I don't think, certainly not popular music or an artist that's become mainstream from using like angular melodies, resting on weird notes in the scale, bringing back like sounds from like decades ago, like breaks in or garage. I don't know if this is correct in this case. And then Also using like this heavy pitch correction that's almost jarring, but it works. So let me know if you agree with my opinion or you disagree.